I feel so amateurish. Like, I'm not
You're
worthy.
fine. You're so fine. We've had bigger amateurs than you on the pod before. Don't you worry.
Where do I rank
like
amongst
Maggie
the podcast?
Lancaster?
No.
She doesn't listen to these.
Who actually listens? Your dad?
My dad.
Tucker.
Well, not really. Natalie Smith's brother,
Yes.
Connor. Shout out Connor Smith.
Shout out
Gotta
Connor
have you
Smith.
on
Shout
again
out to
one of these
you,
days.
Connor Smith.
I actually don't know if he's been keeping up. I hope so. I hope so.
You said he was for a while, right?
He was, yeah.
Sorry if I shake the table too.
Our day one, it's fine. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's our day one, number one. Who else listens to them? I'm forgetting somebody.
What about the
I'm
rest
so
of your
sorry.
family? Your mom?
Catherine listens to them.
She
My
does?
mom, I think, listens to some.
That's nice.
Yeah. But
I follow you guys on YouTube.
I
but
appreciate that.
I don't always check in. I'm sorry.
It's fine, I
Sorry.
guess.
I'm a fan though.
I don't even care.
And you have an Instagram too.
We
It
have
keeps
we have
coming up on my.
Does it? Yeah. Where I
You know what
post
else
my
keeps
fit
coming?
checks.
Dylan, you like the randomest Instagram reels. And sometimes I'll see that Dylan liked it and I'll be like, Dylan.
Yeah, people have been saying that to me for years.
No, it's okay. I used to like everything and now I like nothing. I try to be somewhat anonymous, but
That's
I don't
fine.
think it's working.
That's fair. Yeah. Good times. Good stuff. Yeah, no, but you're good. This is everyone gets this is it's not special treatment. You're not getting special. You're not special.
You know?
Everyone gets the William and Mary podcast kit.
I like
Usually.
it.
I do
I don't
too.
know, but last time, remember, I like felt like it was official, and that wasn't even. That was just in the room.
We were in a little
an
studio
official-ish room, but it didn't. I don't know. This feels even more
I'm
official.
gonna have to
It's
take
like,
my jacket off. It's like.
Are you hot? It was really hot today. I was
It was.
sweating.
Well, yeah,
what the
and then
heck?
it got like all cold and windy.
Because when I was walking to class, that was at 1:30, and that was at like the peak of the sun. It was
Yeah.
awful.
We're at that point.
March
that
is
it
weird.
Always gets to for Virginia.
Yeah, where you don't know what's gonna happen. Like I didn't take my winter coat home this weekend.
Shall we?
Yeah,
Get to
shall we
it?
podcast?
Shall we pod?
Yes.
All right. Welcome back to the. Wait, I need to
Welcome back.
show my hands because it makes
Why?
it easier for me to when I'm putting the audio and the video together. If I
Oh,
clap,
then you okay.
It's like having a clapboard, but I don't have a clapboard, unfortunately. Anywho, it'll sync up the one to the other. Welcome back to the Pulp Diction podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Gibson. Who am I here with?
I'm Sarah. Hi.
Sarah previously joined on the Perks of Being a Wallflower episode.
I did.
Good episode, and it's
Thank
good
you
to have
for
you
having
back.
me back. I appreciate it.
And this time we have decent audio. I messed up on the last one.
No, that's okay.
It came from my laptop webcam. Whoops.
It's all right. Was it that off? It was kind of off.
It wasn't off. It was just crappy, like an Xbox lobby. But yes, we're back. It's
We're
good to
so
have you back. And we're talking about a banger of a movie today.
We are.
Would you
This
like
is
to
exciting.
introduce the film we're discussing?
Today we are talking about Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights, which was my pick, not Dylan's. Dylan had not seen it
I
yet.
hadn't.
But when we watched the Oscars together last Sunday, Paul
That's
Thomas
right.
Anderson won
Best
for
director,
a different movie, Best Director,
Adapted Screenplay.
Yes, and Best Picture.
And Best Picture.
For One Battle After
Finally.
Another, which I haven't seen, you've seen. And I've seen a couple PTA films, but I've been
Right.
wanting to watch Boogie Nights for a while. Before I graduate in May,
Yeah.
I was like, there's a couple movies I just need to check out. So I watched Boogie Nights on my own on Monday. And it was, oh my gosh. It was fantastic. I didn't
it's
read your
something.
Letterboxd review. Like, did you like it? That's a no.
Yeah, I hated it. I hate Boogie Nights. Pod over. No, I didn't leave a review, unfortunately.
Really? Okay.
No, I feel like I ought to.
Did you leave like a rating or anything?
A good rating. I left a good rating.
Okay.
Solid 4.5.
Okay.
I could be swayed into a 5.
I'd give it 4. I could be swayed into 4.5. I was really on the line.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's really good. Yeah, and you covered like most of the basics I wanted to cover. It came out in 1997. I believe it was his second feature film.
Yes.
After Hard 8.
Yeah.
Yes, which was a movie. I haven't seen Hard Eight.
Me neither.
It was a movie he didn't have a lot of creative control over.
Yeah, I saw that. And it was pretty cheaply made, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And and I'm sure it's very well made because it's PTA.
Right.
But he was frustrated by that. So afterwards, with Boogie Nights, he made sure he had a lot more creative control.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty apparent. Like, you could definitely tell, like...
This is the raw vision of a 26-year-old.
Yes! Which is crazy. So he just won the award at 55, I think I read.
These were his first Oscars ever won.
That's crazy.
He'd been nominated several times before. Should have probably won several times before.
Yeah, probably.
But this was his first time. And One Battle, go watch that episode with Declan Hutter.
Oh, did you do that already? Awesome.
I did.
Awesome.
And that's you can see my thoughts on it, but it's a good one. I think it deserves the awards it got.
I need to see it still. I didn't watch it because you and Isaac both gave it like a crazy good review on Letterboxd. I think I told you my friend from St. Andrews, my like best friend Fatima, gave it a 2.5-star review and said, "This is the most film bro movie ever. I hate it."
Good grief.
So I was a little swayed by that opinion. Maybe it's a boy movie, but maybe it's not. Maybe. I mean, it won the Academy Award, so I'd like to come in with an open mind.
Yeah, you should. I think there's something in One Battle for everybody. And I do think that about a lot of PTA films, but One Battle, like, almost more than any, maybe. Because, I don't know, well, every one of his films has just a range of crazy, wonderful, lovable characters.
Yeah.
And just ridiculous situations.
Yes.
Dark humor.
Totally.
Awesome needle drops. It's all there in One Battle.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think everyone can find at least one character to sort of latch onto and like in that film, even if they don't like the larger film. And
well, that's what I'm finding out online. You can't trust everyone's online opinion.
No,
but it seems like
not.
a common consensus, at least thought-wise, is that it's kind of oversimplified. Like, any of his themes about, like what he said in the speech about like having it for his kids and having it be sort of uplifting thing. It seems like an overly simple message.
The thing is, everyone's taking it as a political movie, which it is, but politics are not the main point of it. At its core, One Battle After Another is a story about a father and a daughter, and sort of the reconciliation of their relationship and the passing of a torch to the next generation to make the world better after the last one failed to do so. Mm-hmm. And it has a refreshingly optimistic outlook on the future.
And maybe that's a good thing. We're not seeing a lot of that today.
It is a good thing. So. We see far too little of it. And I am kind of repeating points we made on the One Battle pod.
Sorry, this is not a One Battle podcast.
But anywho, go check that one out.
Yeah. I do have a couple questions that I just wanted to discuss about Boogie Nights.
Well, yeah.
And go ahead. No,
are you sure? Okay. If you don't know, Boogie Nights was his second film.
Yeah.
Following Eddie Adams, who
becomes Dirk Diggler.
Rebrands himself as Dirk Diggler, a high status porn star of the 70s.
That's right.
Played by Mark Wahlberg.
Young Mark Wahlberg, too. I've never seen him that young before.
This was either...
Dang.
If this wasn't his film debut, it was his film... I think
one of the first
breakout.
Ones. Yeah.
This was what basically made his career and shifted him from Marky Mark to Mark Wahlberg.
Because he had done that, and he was a Calvin Klein model as well, which is part of why he was influenced to like do the role or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Well, the role was supposed to go to Leo DiCaprio.
I saw that. Yeah, that was crazy.
But he had signed on for Titanic.
I read that too.
Yeah, and he sent them over to Wahlberg.
No, and he's stated too that it's like one of the biggest regrets of his career.
The biggest regret of his career.
Did you say the biggest?
Yes, I think so.
Oh my gosh,
and he did finally get to work with PTA in One Battle, for which
but I just don't think I could see him in that role. Like Mark Wahlberg was just so effortlessly charming, but also a little disturbing, young and childish.
He had this innocent sort of quality about him, and at the same time, he was decidedly not innocent.
No, definitely not.
Leo was young Leo. I don't want to call him like Boy Scout because he wasn't, but he had more of like a
It was a less gritty charm, I would say.
Yeah, less gritty charm.
He did some of those darker roles, like This Boy's Life, whatever. That's one of his first ones. But there's like this effortless charisma with him that with Mark Wahlberg, the charisma is edgier.
Yeah.
And I think that was really needed with this movie.
Definitely. Has Leo ever done a nude scene?
You've watched more Leo movies than
I probably have. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I mean, Titanic, they were like
I
long
haven't seen
sex
it.
scene. Yeah. Was he nude in that? She was.
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
Anywho, you had questions.
Yeah, I have questions. So this goes with the first thing I said about PTA and One Battle After Another and like the oversimplifications. Okay. The portrayal of adult films in this movie was really interesting.
It was.
I feel like it was displayed with a lot of humanity.
Definitely.
But it also could be argued to be oversimplified. And I was wondering, like, what's your take on that? Because now, like, I mean, both of us have seen a couple of movies involving the sex industry. You watched Nora recently for the first time.
I did,
love Nora. What else did I put on here? Leaving Las Vegas with Nick Cage is one of my favorites. Pretty Woman, which does a horrible job of talking about sex workers. And it does the whole, like, prostitute the heart of gold thing, which, like, just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
I feel like this definitely, I mean, it has a whole other angle. It's not a comedy, it's a drama. But, like,
there are comedy parts.
There's comedic elements, but, like, I would say first it's a drama. It's a tragic, not even a tragic comedy. This is a drama. It goes in the very like PTA style that I'm familiar with. It becomes like comedic and then like very much a drama really fast. Like it's instant. And I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't have a stance on this question, but I feel like it was portrayed with mostly humanity, but there were points where I was like, ooh, this is just a little oversimplified.
Interesting. Yeah. I do agree. It's a fascinating portrayal of the pornography industry.
Totally.
Because it's something we in our society we view as very just sleazy and gross.
Yeah.
And trashy. And he doesn't shy away from the parts of it that are, but he also doesn't shy away from showing these people as what they are, which is human. And it has a lot of empathy for, I would say, each and every one of its characters.
I wouldn't say each and every one of its characters.
Every character except probably like the Colonel.
And Dirk's mom.
And
Dirk's dad. What happened to those people?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
what was
most
that about?
characters the film has most characters in the industry.
We're introduced to people that were just never shown again.
Yes.
What about the guy that gets kicked in the face by Roller Girl? What happens to that guy? Like, I know that he's like an asshole, but I don't know. I feel like it was pretty two-dimensional.
I mean, we don't
some
find
of those cases.
like the case of the guy getting beat up.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that later. I put in a bunch of scenes in here that I want to talk about, but that was like, sorry, that's a spoiler.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
I mean, it doesn't
are we
matter.
doing no spoilers?
It doesn't matter. It's almost a 20-year-old movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, like oversimplified how?
Oversimplified in that so much of its screen time is devoted to like supposedly humanizing people like Dirk, like Julianne Moore's character, like Roller Girl and stuff. But then what about the sort of antagonistic people? I feel like a movie that I really come away with being like, wow, I know so much about these people now, is that like there's not really good and bad guys.
Yeah.
And here, it's doing the thing where it's not making the sex workers bad guys. That's awesome. Like, that's very interesting. I feel like there's a lot of dimensionality in that. But what about everybody else? Why were we introduced to all these people that were just never shown again? Maybe that's like a critique on my part that isn't justified. But I was definitely left wondering, like, whoa, wait, what happened to Dirk's abusive mom? Like, why, what? Why is she like that?
In the screenplay, originally Dirk's parents would die.
Oh, really?
And they cut that from the film.
Why?
They're never really mentioned again after he's like kicked out of the house, yeah?
But why didn't they kill them off? Like that would kind of be better.
I mean, I think part of it was runtime, part of it was just that part of his life is like over. They didn't show it because there's no need to show it anymore. Dirk, like just the thought of his old life and his old family just doesn't enter his consciousness anymore. Yeah,
but I feel like motherhood is such a pervading theme.
It is, definitely.
Like the scene with, what's Julianne Moore's character's name?
Shoot. I cannot. Amber
the
Waves.
scene with Amber and Roller Girl, was she like
every scene with Amber
every
Waves.
scene with them, but specifically the scene where she's like, "Oh, can you be my mom?" Like, it's heartbreaking, you know. And
then really is.
I think if that's going to be a pervading theme, we've got to talk about the mom that's already in there that isn't explored again. That was lazy writing.
I don't know about lazy writing.
I felt like it was. Why aren't we shown more?
Because he leaves her behind.
Maybe it's not lazy, but it's the story that he wanted to tell, and I think a lot more could have been explored. Yeah,
but that's just not what he was exploring. And with Julianne Moore's character, you get this sense, like, he sort of finds a solace in her, and she finds a solace in him,
right?
As the son she can't have, and the mother he can't have, and
I did find that interesting. Like, they had good chemistry.
Definitely. It's a fascinating movie in its portrayal of porn, and just the fact, like, there are so many just ridiculous characters, as every PTA movie has.
Yes.
But you could do, like, a deep dive into almost any one of them and, like, come away with some solid, like, analysis of a really solid character.
I think of the primary characters, he definitely fleshes out like the 8 or so there are pretty well.
A lot of movies would be lucky to have 2-3 characters with really decent characterization, good arcs, or lacks thereof, as most of them do in Boogie Nights. But Boogie Nights has, like you said, 8 at least. And
it's a big ensemble. Carried by hefty actors, too. I mean, I've never seen Julianne Moore that young. Don Cheadle's in it. I was like, I didn't know you were this movie. Crazy.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, Heather Graham plays Roller Girl. Who's the girl that plays John Cheadle's girlfriend?
Oh, I forget.
Because she's semi-famous. I didn't know her, though.
John C. Reilly.
Jinx.
William H. Macy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Thomas Jane. Alfred Molina's in this movie for a bit.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I know. And it's like seeing a little case study of the 90s. Like, I know that it wasn't even that long ago because our parents, like, watched that. But I don't know. I was like, I feel like I'm watching an entirely different generation.
I do wonder, like, we're for most... When this came out, I'm pretty sure the only, like, big name was Burt Reynolds.
I don't think that's true.
You know? No?
I don't think that they were all, like, household things.
No,
they weren't A-listers.
They weren't households.
But they had done stuff. Julianne Moore had been in a couple things.
For sure.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds was like their one star, sort of, and he hated the movie.
Mark Wahlberg.
This is what made him
a movie star. No, but he was Marky Mark Dillon.
Yes,
like, he was so
that's
big.
True. But Reynolds was the only established actor, and I can't help but wonder, like, for so many of these people, did they become big because of Boogie Nights, or
I think in part
did Anderson spot these people and think they're going to be big and sort of just push them along that path?
I do wonder, like, what relationships were pre-existing there.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he was friends with any of them beforehand?
I don't know. I know Julianne Moore, I'm pretty sure, has been in a few of his. William H. Macy has been in a few of his.
Yeah.
He was in Magnolia. Was Julianne Moore in Magnolia?
I've never seen it. Oh. I know. I'd have to.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was.
We didn't even mention him.
We didn't even mention him.
Good. He was so good. That scene, like, when he confessed his feelings, that made me, like, teary, kind of. And I was like, why am I? Because it's funny, but it's tragic comedy.
Exactly.
It's sad.
It's so Paul Thomas Anderson.
It was crazy.
Sad, but it's also hilarious.
Yes.
And you want to laugh, but you also feel terrible.
Really awkward.
And it's awkward, and it's brilliant.
I will say, and I told my parents this for the weekend, I'm glad I watched it by myself.
Yes.
Like, I don't think I would have wanted to watch it with other people.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, this would be fun to watch with friends.
This would be fun on a second watch with friends. I didn't know what I was getting into. I mean, I kind of knew, but I don't know. I feel like I had such an array of emotions during it because it's a really
there's an array of things
movie.
That happen. Yeah, it's very Goodfellas-esque.
Yeah,
in that you have the first half and you're sort of delving into this world of the 70s and everything's great and happy, they're dancing, and then you have the next part where everything starts to suck and it's kind of sad and it's a real roller coaster.
I was thinking about you. I feel like it's very Pulp Fiction-esque. Not in the vignette style, but in the fact that it's so like glitzy and glamorous and fun. And there's like the seedy underbelly. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the duality is insane.
The duality. And just in the vibes and everything, Pulp Fiction is very much a movie sort of about, I don't know, the violence and whatnot undercutting our culture.
Sure.
And Boogie Nights 2 is a movie about...
Yeah, it's like, this is all here. Even if it's not in your face, this is all happening.
Yeah, and this is this is what no one talks about, you know? And it's porn, it's something, it's taboo, it's something that you're not supposed to talk about, which it's gotten less to that point in the last decade or so. But...
Even then, though, it wasn't super distant from the 70s and 80s. I mean, that was 97. Yeah. Like, when the film goes into 1980, that would have only been 17 years later. That's crazy for me to think. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's funny when, like, decades, like, older decades to us make fun of older decades.
Yeah,
That's, like, just one of my favorite things. Like, I love SNL skits that are, like, from the 70s, like, imitating the 50s or whatever. I don't know. I find that just a weird time capsule.
No, yeah,
and that's why I felt about this movie. It was weird seeing all these people who I know now as old, young, but like making fun of this, not making fun, but like as a send-up kind of. It was weird.
It's a send-up of the 70s, but also almost a love letter.
Yeah.
I love the scene in the club where they're dancing.
Me too. I love that.
You have this like ridiculous editing, ridiculous direction and music. I love the music in this movie. We're going to have to talk about that in a second.
Oh my gosh.
But you have like this ridiculous editing. You have that one point where there were like 4 different, like, I don't know how to describe it, like 4 different frames in the frame.
Oh, yes.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
And it like slides off.
And you're getting the chaos of the moment because they're like in the booth and then you have the dance floor.
They're dancing.
And it's like crazy.
There might have been a star wipe in there somewhere. It was so good.
Silly.
It's so 70s. It's so silly and just fun. Mm-hmm. And and I love it so much. And the music of this film.
The music is so good.
What a soundtrack.
Like, oh my gosh. And when I texted you about it, I told you that I knew pretty much every song. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are some bangers in there.
There are.
Like, banger after banger.
Yes, definitely.
It was crazy. And just a lot of those bands that you don't really hear a lot now, like Three Dog Night or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like that Mama Told Me Not to Come song that's in the trailer of the movie too. Only snippet of it is in the movie. But I was like, damn, like this is so well done. Like I just would have wanted to be a fly on the wall when he was like... driving the soundtrack.
No, like
it's so good.
Right off the bat, they do such a good job with the 70s aesthetic. The silly little outfits and everything. And just I immediately fell in love with the energy of this movie.
Me too.
They immerse you into it with the music, the mise en scène, the
colors. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So much like red in the club, foreshadowing.
And crazy opening shot.
Yeah.
I know. It's a oneer, which there are a lot of long tracking shots in this movie. But it's a oneer, like, as they go into a club and you meet most of the main characters of the movie in this one shot.
Yeah.
And
that song, now, forgive me, I don't know what the actual song is, but it's the one they use for the
Lil Boo thing. Yeah. I had it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It is... Frick.
It was so perfect, too, because it makes it, like, a very lighthearted atmosphere for a not lighthearted atmosphere.
Best of My Love.
Yeah. That surprised me. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is not the opening. Okay. So it's this kind. It's okay. We're going for like laughs right now. Yeah. Because I knew it got dramatic, but it did the PTA thing, Dylan, where like it just gets dramatic really quickly. And I would argue it's even before the New Year scene when like he shoots himself. I mean, that's the like moment you would point to.
That's the turning point of the film.
It is. It's the total turning point. Oh, it's okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just what he does with the kind of like foreshadowing and what have you, but you just know things are going to go bad before they do. It's almost like whatever feeling like before a train wreck when you're watching it all in slow motion. Like you know a good 10 minutes ahead of time, you're like, oh no, shit's about to go down. Like, I mean, I don't trust this.
It's so interesting because again, it goes back to porn where these people are talking like, oh, we're filmmakers, we're actors, we're artists, we're making film here.
Yes.
And
the scene when Burt Reynolds is watching them like for his audition, have like sex on the couch. That was crazy.
And it's, I don't know, my view of it is it's almost like any like almost stereotypical rags to riches like Hollywood underdog story.
Sure, yeah.
That's just how it's played, beat for beat, except it's not Hollywood. It's porn. And it's this sort of not perversion of it, but it asks you like, well, why is it a perversion? And I don't know. It's
because it feels very normalized by all these characters.
It's so
the way it's talked
viewed
about
so
and viewed. It's like, William H. Macy was my favorite in the beginning because he was just like talking about the script and he was so like obsessed with getting the right scene. You wouldn't have even known that he was talking about a pornographic scene. That's what I loved about it.
There's this that great moment with the camera. They're just going into the technical, like you see inside of it, and there's some really cool shots inside of the camera.
Yeah.
And I love the way this movie's shot. They do some really cool stuff. And I think that's the sort of thing, like, that's where his 26-year-oldness shows in the best way possible. Because he was still young. He still had an ego. And he was like, I'm going to do this crazy stuff because I can. Because I'm young and cool and hip.
So you think it was, like, more ambitious than some of his later projects?
I think so. Well, not more ambitious, but he just didn't really care. It was sort of lackadaisical in some ways. Like he was just doing shit, and it works miraculously. Like
I wonder, like who edited it. Like I wonder if people even knew. I'm sure when filming it, you really could have gone one of two ways. Like it either would suck or not.
For sure.
Like if I was an actor, I'd be like, okay, I don't know what I just made. Hope it's good.
Yeah,
because it's all up to the editing. I mean,
it really is.
It's a really well.
That's where the movie comes in. It's so well edited.
Yeah.
I would be curious to know who was in charge of that.
Wait, I've got more.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I prepared a lot of notes for this. We don't have to talk about everything, obviously. Yeah, that was my first question. Humanizing.
Yeah. There are so many moments where. I don't know. Just Dirk Diggler as a character is so
he's fascinating,
like,
right?
It's It's maybe not his first like sex scene. He has that whole thing. Everyone is blessed with one thing they're good at.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't write that down. You're right. Yeah. That's an important one.
I sort of immediately saw that. I'm like, oh, okay. This is like the thesis of this character. He's like, he believes that this is his one thing. This is his blessing, and he has to use that. And that's the tragedy of him, is that he has been conditioned to believe that everyone has one thing they're good at. And if sex is all he's good at, then he has to be used for his body.
Well, it's horrible in a matter of years he becomes so worn down. Like this movie doesn't even cover that much in time.
No.
How many years is it? Like,
so it starts in 77, 78, and it ends in 82. 80, well,
maybe 83.
There's a big time jump towards the end, a year later.
So I'm not really sure, but like a couple
years.
So
82, 83, maybe 84.
But I mean, you see him so worn down so quickly, and you're like, dang, dude, like,
sucks. And he's just really at his core, Dirk. I mean, when he gets recruited, he's 17.
Yeah.
And he's a boy. He's a kid. And he proves that again and again. Every interaction.
He's so immature.
Oh every interaction with John C. Reilly is hilarious. It's very Step Brothers.
The pool scene with
the pool scene, the poem, doing cannonballs and flips.
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Like these stupid karate moves.
I love the
karate. You ever see that movie Star Wars? Oh, like 4 times. Which is with John C. Reilly. He's just like, I wrote down, he's such a baby, frowny face.
He's such a baby. And that goes to what we were saying about motherhood too, with the Julianne Moore character, that she really does, like, she doesn't coddle him or anything, but she like makes it known that she loves him and is there for him.
And she tries to place herself sort of as his mother figure, despite also having sex with him on the set.
Yeah, that's okay. I just could not think about that. Like, how is that safe?
What?
Just doing it again and again.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, I know that's stating the obvious, Dylan, but like...
I mean, that's how it is. That's how that industry is.
It's just so troubling. It's
troubling.
Sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Julianne Moore, too, she almost like is a corrupter of Dirk as well.
Yeah, because she definitely endorses it from the beginning.
Endorses it. Is she the one that introduces him to coke?
Yes. Yeah, at that one party.
And I don't want to say that's the start of his downfall because he's in porn.
No, but that definitely initiates a lot of... Because then he doesn't work as hard.
He doesn't work as hard. It starts his performance issues. And all manner of bad stuff. And like, she's really like, you feel bad for her. She's humanized as much as any of these people. Yeah. And you feel for her. But
I wrote down the court scene right afterwards. She's crying out of the court. She's crying, like, oh my gosh,
because she can't get her kids back. But also, you kind of see why she can't get her kids back.
Well, yeah, because when I think there's a line about that. It says like, "So have you been, actively like arrested in the last year?"
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, "Oh, I don't do drugs," and like that made me kind of laugh because I was like, "Oh, like." Girl.
Like they get into all that and you immediately know, oh, she's cooked.
Yeah, exactly. And then it cuts to her crying outside.
Yes, like we don't even need to see the decision because we already know.
Yeah.
Anderson trusts his audience like that.
And like I thought that was just a really good moment of acting on her part.
It was.
That pace it pretty small.
Again, you feel for her, but she probably shouldn't have custody of her kids because she's always
singular, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. She's always high. Every scene in the movie, basically, she's high to some degree or another, and I don't know. It is tragic because yes, she shouldn't have custody, but it's a vicious cycle too, where they can't get out of it because
that's her life now.
Yeah,
I mean,
they can't get out of it because they're in it, and they're in it because they can't get out of it. You see it again with Don Cheadle's character, who may be the only one who ends up sort of better than he...
Because I have thoughts about that. Okay, the bank scene, or wherever they were, when like the bank robbery happens. Yeah, okay. Is he actually redeemed if he takes the money?
Well, no, it was a donut shop.
It was a donut shop,
but the bank scene is when he gets rejected for a loan.
No, that I forgot. Yeah, that happens too. Yeah, okay.
No, I do
feel like the donut shop scene. It was like,
which might be my favorite scene in the movie.
I think it might be my favorite too. Like he was almost redeemed. He was so close, and then he takes the money anyway. And it's like, don't take the blood money, Don Cheadle. Like no.
It is a peak PTA scene. Like it's very him, and. Buck is such a great character. He's also somewhat of like, not a child, but
no, but he's so arrested. Like when he wants to change his style, and they get so like
he has the whole cowboy thing going on at the beginning.
He's an arrested adolescent. He's just kind of a goofball.
He is exactly, and like I don't know. He like his first. I don't know. You see him at the stereo store, right?
Yeah,
trying to sell something.
Yeah,
and he fumbles the sale.
No, but the bank loan.
But the bank loan. That was so sad. He gets rejected. He just wants to get out. He just wants to start his thing, but we can't because you're a pornographer. And
he's trying, and when he talks to the paperwork, he's like, "Oh, do I need anything?" He did
everything right, and he just doesn't get it. And there's the donut shop scene, which is ridiculous. It's absurd, and insane, and just I love it. It's dark and it's kind of hilarious, but also
and she's
horrifying.
In the car the whole time, like mega pregnant. I mean, there's just so much going on.
And he just orders a crazy amount of like pastries, and then it gets held up.
Doesn't she say before like that she just wants an apple fritter or something?
Something like that.
He gets everything.
And yeah, but a robber comes in, but some customer decides to pull a gun.
Yes.
He shoots him, but the robber, like falling down, shoots the customer, and as he falls, he shoots again, and the cashier gets shot in the head.
Yes. So there's 3 dead guys there. He's the only one there, and he has this moment where he's like, "What do I do?
Don Cheadle's covered in blood in like, was it a white suit? Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's visually so stunning.
So visually stunning.
It's crazy.
Yeah, all the while you have Christmas music playing in the background because this is Christmas time. And I actually think that's very important thematically for this scene.
Why?
I'll get to that in a second. But like this whole thing, it's an insane sequence of events. And he's looking at the bag and you're looking at him and you're like, don't take it. Don't take the blood money.
And it's like PTA's playing with you. It's like he's challenging the audience.
And
like he knows what you want to happen, and he's like,
and
I'm not giving it to you.
You don't get to know what he decides until a while later. I think it's after the time jump, at least.
No, you see him take the money in that scene.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, there is like it's not instant gratification at first, but then you see it and you're like, damn, come on, you were on your way to redemption.
You get it. And you're like, there's no way it works out. It worked out. But I feel the way I interpreted that, the point of that scene is to show like how ridiculously hard it is for someone to get out of that industry, to the point where it has to be something so unlikely and inconceivable as this.
Yeah.
Even a miracle. Like, which is why I'd say why it's Christmas themed, because like it's sort of divinity about it almost. Yeah. Almost like, I don't know, which is weird to say divine intervention when 3 people die. Mm-hmm. So maybe not a miracle. Well, it's a miracle. It's a miracle that
I don't know
money
because
was.
No, it's anti-Christmas because there's like the rebirth thematically, and that rebirth does not happen. He stays exactly the same, not exactly the same, but he takes the blood money, which is indicative of that he's the same guy.
Yes,
Dylan,
he's the same guy.
No rebirth happens.
That's true. That's actually very true.
So there's also an anti-Christmas theme. I just came up with that. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I don't know. Either like. Just these are the crazy conditions, impossible conditions it took for him to get out of there and to fulfill his dreams and what he wanted to fulfill, which was his own
open a stereo store.
Yeah.
And he does. And then I was a little confused at the end. So why does Amber shoot it? Why is Julianne Moore's character the one shooting like the promo commercial or whatever for it? Like since when does she have that ability / agency? I didn't get that part.
Actually. What else was interesting was Philip Seymour Hoffman was at his wife's, Don Cheadle's wife's childbirth.
Yes!
Filming.
Yes!
Why was he filming
I don't know. I also saw that. Yeah, why?
It's this theme of like, I don't know, just recording things. I kind of
after the confession, like his use was done. Like he didn't really need to be, thank you.
Yeah.
In the movie much longer, but he was still around. He was just lurking.
He was.
Like, I don't remember any lines he had after that.
Mm-hmm. Which Philip Seymour, we should talk about him. What was his character's name?
Scotty. So good.
I've never seen him not kill it in a movie.
He's fantastic. He kills it every single time. But this time was good because, I mean, Philip Seymour Hoffman historically was always like the supporting guy.
Yeah.
But this time I feel like it really is a good example of that because he was like a smaller scale supporting guy. Like he was one of the people that you kind of forgot is in the movie.
Yeah,
we forgot when we were listening to people.
We did.
But he was so good. He was such a good anchor.
He really was. I love the first scene he has where he walks into the pool party at Jack Horner's house.
Yes.
And he sees...
You guys playing like Jack Warner?
What?
Like Warner Brothers?
Oh.
Because I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
Not that he did porn, but he had the mustache.
There's some porn director he was based on. It's
okay.
The guy who made Deep Throat, I think.
Okay.
Have you heard of that? Which was like...
Was that like
it was like the closest thing to a mainstream porn film that the 70s had.
Say.
But...
Sorry,
yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. He walks in and there's this wonderful little cheesy, quirky camera move where it's not a move per se, but he sees Mark Wahlberg across the pool and everything blacks out around him.
Yes!
Like this little circle.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that.
Something you don't really see outside of like old silent films. And
I completely forgot that shot. It was interesting.
Yeah, I loved that. Again, it's
because
like
it makes him kind of a creeper.
Yeah,
but like not. But you see the romantic interest, and you're like,
I don't know.
It's intriguing.
I immediately
maybe even not romantic interest at first. You know that there's like a curiosity.
He sees a curiosity,
and like he's sort of embodying all of us as the audience. Like everybody's curiosity about Dirk and like what's going on there, and like his name in lights that we had already seen. Like now you see that.
His name in lights. Everything's disappearing around him.
Yeah, I always love that effect in movies. I think that's interesting.
And it's
That's fun. I'm glad you said that. I completely forgot that.
Yeah.
I also like just the pool in general, like that everything kind of revolves around that at Jack Horner's house, because it's a place of like mass chaos. But then in the end, you see the baby swimming in the pool with all like that. It's sort of endearing, but like you've also seen all this other shit go down. You're like, wait, what? I feel like the pool is a character. Is that a crazy thing to say?
I like that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, because it's just there.
No, that's a good.
And it witnesses all this crazy stuff.
Next time I watch this, and I do want to watch it again.
I don't think I could watch this ever.
No?
No.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's sad.
Next time I watch this, I kind of want to pay more attention to the pool and like what goes down there.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like you could get a lot from that.
Because, I mean, how many scenes do you think it was where like something explicitly was happening in the pool?
A few.
At least like 4 or 5 scenes.
No, it wasn't in the pool, but when Dirk gets fired.
That's one of them.
They're outside the pool.
Mm-hmm. And just the initial party when he's weaning everybody.
The initial party. Was that another oneer as well? I feel like was there another oneer?
Another what?
Oneer, one take.
Oh, there might.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we're just both forgetting.
But there were a few in this movie, and they were all great. Very good fellas.
That first party, maybe there's a scene before that. What's the scene when the Amber's son is like calling on the phone for Maggie?
Yeah.
And like then you see her snorting the line, and you're like, oh my god, like that's kind of your introduction to her.
Uh-huh. And is it
that was so sad?
Louis Guzman's character that answers the phone? He's like, wrong number or whatever.
I know. That was like gut wrenching.
It was, yeah. No, she's a tragic character. She's
such a good actress. I've seen like a lot of her movies, and she's always so good.
She really is. What else? I don't know.
She won the Academy Award for this movie called Still Alice, where she has Alzheimer's.
Oh.
It's sad. It's kind of not a fun movie, but, and she was in the Hunger Games, too. Shout out the Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1 and 2.
Oh, fire.
But other than blockbusters, she collaborates, you might get his name. I forget the director's name.
Not the Coen brothers.
No. He's not famous like that. I mean, he's like famous-ish, but she's done like a bunch of movies with him. And now I forget his name. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's 65. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yeah, so her first movie was in 93. So, but yeah, I think this was her breakout. Todd Haynes.
It rings a bell.
He did... apparently Superstar, the Karen Carpenter story. I've never seen that.
Me neither.
He did a movie about the Velvet Underground. I didn't know that.
Oh.
He did May December with her and Natalie Portman, which I saw that 3 times when I came home at Christmas.
Wow.
I thought that was insane.
Yeah, I meant to watch
Carol.
that.
He did Carol too.
Carol.
With Rooney Mara and Cate Blanchett.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I'm Not There, the Bob Dylan movie. Todd Haynes did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. I need to see. It's a lot of stuff I'm like, I need to see.
No, I know. Like, this is
haven't.
a guy who's done a lot. Anyway, she's collabed with him a lot now. I don't remember why I brought that up, but yeah, I feel like Julianne Moore, I don't know how selective she is per se about who she works with, but she works with like good directors.
She does.
So I would like to think that she knew Paul Thomas Anderson before and like saw his potential.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can see that. Well, what was I just gonna say? I don't know. There's a lot of just absurdity.
Your notes are way shorter than mine.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like I like didn't want to take notes. I didn't want to look away from the screen. I was
I wrote all of these afterwards.
Engaged. Wow, I appreciate it.
I hope I didn't influence you too much because I texted you.
No,
I love this movie.
I think you went out of your way to not influence me. I think I did have like...
I didn't want to this weekend once we decided to do this.
I had I did have a preconceived notion over everybody loves this movie.
Yeah.
I've been told by so many people it's a wonderful movie.
Me too.
And it is. Like, it lived up to the hype.
I'm glad we could finally like check it off the list.
Yeah.
This was like a worthwhile movie.
For sure. I agree. But there's a lot of absurdity here, like we've mentioned. I just all the stuff with William H. Macy, Little Bill.
What do you think of his character?
He's very interesting. The ridiculousness of having a conversation with somebody while his wife is getting banged in the background.
I know.
And
multiple times his wife is just going at it and he's trying to be normal.
And she's like talking to him like it's no big deal while it's in the process of happening.
Looking at him, you like see it in the camera and you're like, oh my gosh, like
what on earth?
It's so absurd.
It's so absurd. And that scene.
Yeah.
It's probably the turning point of the film, where they're at a party for the 80s coming, and it's pretty on the nose, TBH, in like, oh, 70s are over, end of an era, here's the new one, and everything's
I didn't quite mind it. It was a little cheesy,
not at all.
But I liked it.
No, I don't mind it at all. It's so well done. He grabs the gun and shoots her lover, shoots himself.
Yeah.
Apparently, when they were like screening the film at one point, there were like a group of teenagers in the theater, and Anderson recounted like when he grabbed the gun, they started like cheering and like just going crazy at the movie. Okay. They cheered even louder when he shot the wife and shot the lover. Okay. And Anderson's like, I've failed. I've completely messed up this scene. Is that like a normal reaction
to that scene?
I don't
know.
But
that's not really how I felt.
And then when he shoots himself, they became dead silent.
Yeah, there you go.
And he was like, okay.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, we're good. That's exactly what I wanted, actually.
Oh, I don't know if I would be cheering.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
of course
I wasn't.
You're like happy. Like, yeah.
I wasn't cheering. I was like,
there's something in you, like the catharsis is like purged. Yes. You're like, okay, great. Like now she's dead.
He's standing up for himself, but like he didn't have to kill her.
It's totally a mood killer. The party is like not the same, obviously.
Yeah, party pooper, bro.
I thought it was pretty great.
It was, yeah. And it's like just before midnight too. Again, on the nose, but it's still awesome.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh, because the Scotty G scene's right before that.
Yeah.
Oh, it is right before midnight.
That's also when Scotty recounts.
Yeah, it happens in such quick succession.
Scotty like kisses Mark Wahlberg, and
it's what we said earlier. It's a hilarious scene, but also like you just feel bad. And then when he gets in the car and then is like, why did I do that? Like, you see him in real time go through this like crisis.
Yes.
And Mark Wahlberg's not there because he's immature and he doesn't know how to have a conversation about it. Which like, it is kind of. I don't know how I'd react to the situation.
No,
like, that's insane. So. It's just so much chaos happening at once. And I think that's what PTA is really good at in this movie is like making the chaos just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's finally purged.
That's what he does.
That happens a couple of times. That's another scene I noted. The failed drug smuggling scene
was
so
my gosh.
well done.
Yes.
That was crazy because it was drawn out too. Yeah. That was crazy.
No, it's the worst idea ever. You're so like, this can't work. Thomas Jane is the guy who... I haven't seen him as the Punisher, but he played the Punisher.
Oh, I've never seen,
He was in this movie, The Mist. It's a Stephen King adaptation. It's really good.
Okay.
Crazy ending.
Is that one of the books you read? Or?
I did not read the book.
Okay.
But, would recommend that one. Anywho, they go to the drug house. It took me a second to realize it was Alfred Molina, but I recognized his voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that him? And it was him. Dr. Octavius. And
I just love the way that it's like the slowest slow roll you've ever seen in your life. Like you have that tension. Oh, and then when he's like doing this gun shooting in the background.
Yeah.
I read that was Paul Thomas Anderson's friend. That wasn't scripted, which is so funny.
He was just like throwing firecrackers at a party.
Yeah, firecrackers, that's what it is. You
and
hear
he's
the
like,
sounds and you're like...
You should do that in my movie. Which is so awesome.
Wouldn't that be awesome, though? Like, I wish I was that friend.
Right?
It's so cool.
And it's another great... wonderful scene.
Well,
Jesse's
Dirk
girl is
and
playing.
John C. Reilly's character are so uncomfortable, and they're really trying to leave, and it's not working. Like
it was supposed to be in and out.
Yeah,
and
I was thinking to myself during it. I was like, when is this going to be over?
Yeah.
This is like a very long scene.
And it shouldn't have worked. They got so much further than they had any right to. And Thomas Jane decided to push it even further. And he pulls a gun and everyone starts shooting and hell breaks loose.
Yeah. And then they steal the car and get away. They don't steal it. It's his car.
Jesse's Girl's playing.
Yeah,
it switches to 99 red luft balloons.
I love that song.
I love both of those songs. And which...
That's what you're saying with the miracle earlier. It is a miracle they get away from that situation alive.
Yes, it really is. Like, they're getting shot at. Oh my gosh. And... yeah, that was
crazy.
Very Pulp Fiction. That was a very Pulp Fiction scene.
Yeah. I wrote that down in my notes too.
Yeah, that was one of the few things you did say to me about this movie was like the vibes.
The vibe is super Pulp Fiction-y. And I didn't love Pulp Fiction, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pulp Fiction. But I like elements of it. And I really I think what this did better, in my personal taste, than like Quentin Tarantino did with Pulp Fiction, is that the tone just feels more consistent. I really I wrote this in my letterbox review, that's like glamorous and sad. Like, you have these dualities, but like, you can't have one without the other in the porn industry.
Right.
It's glamorous and sad. It's sad and glamorous. Like, it's such a tragic movie, but it's fantastic.
It really is.
But I can never watch it again. It was just so well done.
No, I can't wait to watch this again.
Really?
It's so...
soon?
Like, not necessarily soon, but like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's a fascinating film to just look at and to talk about and to listen to.
I definitely didn't get everything from it the first time. I'm sure you could watch it over and over and get new things.
And it's just fun. It's so like...
but it's like not fun. Like, parts of it are, but you're left feeling so hollow, kind of.
I don't know about hollow.
I did. Well, okay, this is the scene, I brought this up earlier. The double scene where you have Dirk being assaulted by the guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then Roller Girl and the guy in the car.
Which was fascinating.
It fascinating to watch. And
Great
it simulates
editing.
that like initial scene with Jack Horner where he's watching Dirk and Roller Girl have sex.
That's
They're
right.
doing it again in the car. But this guy went to high school with her. And what does he say? He says something like, weren't you in like so
he calls her by her name
given name, which I don't remember.
Roller Girl.
And that's like troubling. But then she like clocks it for a second and then kind of picks it back up and like starts doing her act again.
Yeah.
And like that even alone before all of the just crazy like assaulting and saying music too. Like,
oh my
gosh. But like before that, it's just that single moment of her character realizing to put the facade back on
Roller
after
Girl's
somebody noticed.
Another
like,
tragedy.
she's such a tragic character.
She
like
is.
that just made me so sad. It was done so well. I mean, maybe that's like my favorite scene. Not in like a fun way, like the Don Cheadle one, but it was the most effective for sure.
Yeah.
Just Roller Girl's face when he says that he knows her by her high school name. That was insane.
Yeah, and like they kick him out of the car. He insults his Horner's movies.
Yes.
And he starts
what does he say? Like, they're not even that good anymore.
Yeah. So he starts beating him up because that's a sore subject. Because he views himself as an artist.
Right. And he already has been like kind of insecure about. They're moving it from like film to.
He gets into an argument because again, it's the thing with an end of an era and society moving forward.
They're changing the medium, but I forget from what to what. I think it's from film.
It's from film to videotape. And he refuses initially to switch to videotape because it's...
And by the way, it's another older guy telling him that. I feel like it would have been even better if like a younger guy was telling him.
I think it was Philip Baker Hall, I think was his name.
Yes, yeah.
Who worked with PTA a lot.
Yeah.
I think from even from Hard 8, he was in it. Yeah.
Now I want to watch Hard 8.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying where it could have been a younger guy, but also like
maybe that's the point kind of that everybody else is moving on.
Because he's where Horner sees himself as an artist, Baker Hall is a businessman, and him and the Colonel are sort of in that boat.
Yeah.
Where
the Colonel's another one. Oh my gosh. Like just crazy turn of events.
Hall is,
Yeah.
it's business. It's just about what's economically efficient. He doesn't see art in porn. And
What does it say?
is there art in porn? Oh my gosh, it probably.
No, it's okay.
But it's sort of asking that question like,
Wait,
well,
every time that you like splice it, can you use a sound effect?
oh,
Cut that
wow, yeah. Yeah, we have sound effects on the...
one. Oh wait, if I click, can you hear it in your headphones
yeah,
too?
everyone can hear it. It goes on the recording.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Hello.
I liked that one.
Huh.
Everyone can hear it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, what the... That's fun. That's really... I should stop playing with that. It asked a question like, can porn be art? And I think most people...
that was one
even
of
my
questions.
initial answer would be no, probably.
Yeah.
But like, anything can be art, if you really want it to be. But
he's certainly passionate about it.
He
You can't
is.
take that away from him.
Yes.
He thinks it's art.
He thinks so.
Who am I to say?
and it all depends on how you define art. And I don't think there is like any one solid definition.
Well, wait, that goes into something I was going to bring up too. Did you
Please.
see that Mark Wahlberg has since like denounced the movie, kind of
regrets
expressed
this.
regret over it?
Well, he went super Catholic.
He was super Catholic, which is wonderful, but
Yeah.
he has said on record, quote, "I hope that God is a movie fan, also forgiving, because I've made some poor choices in the past, and making Boogie Nights is at the top of my list." End quote.
And I
I think that's interesting too. Like,
is.
how can your morality sort of be usurped by art, but also like, does that matter? You
I
know,
think-
because you and I are both Christian,
Yeah.
but we still watched this movie.
still watched this.
Like,
We
does that
still
make us
enjoyed
bad as
it.
consumers? Does
I
that
don't
make Mark
think so.
Wahlberg bad? I don't think so.
I don't think
either.
so.
But I also don't think he's wrong for saying that.
Yeah. He's allowed to regret it. I think
so,
Julianne
too.
Moore said he should thank
Yeah, I saw that too.
Anderson for Boogie Nights because it made his career.
But I mean, if you have those views about morality and sexuality, and you since have regret over that, I think that's just really interesting that he was sort of brave enough to share that.
I think this is like Boogie Nights is not, it's very unflinching in its portrayal. It's not, I would not describe it as glamorizing or glorifying the porn industry.
That's how I feel too. Its messaging is certainly not about glamorizing
Yes,
it.
it's
quite the opposite.
very honest. And I think that's okay. And even good. I don't know. Like, again, he's allowed to have his regrets, but
Well, I think his point is just that, like, do his films have to be at the expense of his beliefs?
yeah, that's the thing.
Which is fair.
It is fair. It is fair. And it's a valid question to have. Like, I don't think you should take a role if it doesn't align with your beliefs. But you know what? That, like, I guess it did at the time. And, like, this is where he was at that time in his life. And, like, you know, that's okay. Like, he's not at that point now, and that's also okay.
Yeah.
Like, look, God will understand.
Exactly. That's what I think too. And it's certainly a time capsule, of just where
Definitely.
he was at that time. So I don't think that, I think it's okay to regret maybe taking on a role like that, but I don't think he should regret the experience
Yeah.
because Julianne Moore's right. It wouldn't have gotten
Yeah.
him where he is today.
And supposedly he still has the prosthetic.
Really? I didn't know that. Where do you think he keeps it?
Although I don't know how long ago that update was. So
Yes, true.
But
this was in 2017, so
So
maybe
it
he
is-
like threw it off a cliff or something.
yeah, there was at the end of the movie. It's like the last shot. They've sort of built up the penis of Dirk Diggler for the entire film. You never actually get to see it, but the characters do.
I was surprised at the end
Yeah.
because you do.
And you finally get to see it, and it's everything they've said it would be. Like, what is it, 13 inches?
I think so.
Something insane like that. And it's a prosthetic. Mark Wahlberg does not actually have that. And it's just, I don't exactly know how to interpret that other than maybe like not a reward for me for making it to the end, but
Oh, like interpreting why we get to see
get to see the penis finally. If there is an artistic meaning behind it, or if it's just this would be fun.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's his way of sort of avenging us for sitting through like a lot of other really tough scenes.
Yeah, we finally get the pleasure of seeing his dick.
Because it is talked about all the time.
It is.
I don't think I needed to see that.
Yeah.
And I was pretty...
No, because it's not like it's necessary to the plot.
It's not. It's just for shock value.
Yeah. So I feel like there has to be some meaning behind it that someone else, some film critic more experienced than me can interpret.
No, I'm of the opinion there is none.
There is no meaning.
It just happened. There's no meaning behind the giant penis.
But I guess the prosthetics like begun to deteriorate since then. Like it started to rot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I wonder if he still has it.
I wonder if still got it
in like a drawer.
I wonder if it would still fit. Put it back. Like a glove. I still got it. I don't know. This part's getting weird.
I don't think we talked about the music enough.
We definitely haven't. I mean,
I just want to go to the soundtrack because it's so good.
It ends on "Livin' Thing" by ELO,
and I love that song.
I love that song so much.
Gosh.
Jeff Lynne almost didn't let them use it.
What?
Because he knew the movie was about porn, and then that
song is like so good. It's so indicative of like
it's so perfect. And then he got to see the movie, and he's like, oh hell yeah, you can use it.
Yeah.
And let's see, "Livin' Thing," "God Only Knows" by the Beach Boys.
That was so good.
An amazing montage. I mentioned "Love Balloons," "Jesse's Girl."
Oh yeah, I forgot "You Sexy Thing" by Hot Chocolate. That's is that in the club scene?
Oh, I can't remember.
"I Was Wanting to Come" is in there. "Afternoon Delight" was apparently there, but I don't remember. What scene was that in?
It was one of the sex scenes. It might have been the first one. With
"Afternoon
Dirk.
Delight"?
Yeah, where he's it might have been when he was talking about like being blessed with one thing, and it was one of those sex scenes.
I forgot that. One of them they played the "Fool Around." And
yeah. That's right. That was a good one. Oh, I'm like forgetting.
Just everybody's in there. The Commodores. Three Dog Night.
Three Dog Night.
So good. Oh, it's Sister Christian! I forgot! Because remember in Succession, in the...
I didn't watch Succession.
No, not the show, but like in Succession order, they played Sister Christian, then Jesse's Girl, then 99 Left Balloons in the drug smuggling sequence. It was bang, bang, bang. Yes. I remember being like whiplashed. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so many famous songs right there. And doesn't he comment on that too? How he loves dancing to those songs? Yeah,
he talks about who did Rick Springfield did Jesse's Girl.
I have a story. My dad one time his middle school girlfriend allegedly broke up because she went to a Rick Springfield concert and got a photo with Rick, and my dad got jealous.
That's really funny.
I don't know if that's a real, like, if that's the reason, but I think that's so funny. Dating in the 80s.
Yeah, right. You know, they also did The Touch.
Yes.
Well, a cover of sorts. Where Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly, again, it's so Step Brothers. They try to like get into music and record a cover of The Touch.
That was absurd. That was so silly.
Yes. This is after...
What did you think of like the storming out scene? Because I thought it was pretty well done. Like it was a little cheesy.
When he gets like fired?
Yeah, at the pool.
But it
was still pretty effective.
I think so. Damn. Yeah, it was great. I mean, him...
Like so over the top, so over emotional.
Yes, but he's on coke. Of course he's
and he's like what, 20 at that point, 21.
He must be.
He's young.
Because
he's threatened by the younger guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm really glad they added that element in, because that goes to what we were saying about the Jack Horner stuff, that like time's going by, they're getting older, changes are coming. Yeah. Like you just can't have that 15 minutes of fame for forever.
And you mentioned the younger guy, and it is interesting. Like Dirk, as much of a not amazing person as he is, like he sort of grounds us morally. Like in his films, he refuses to like be mean are cruel to women.
But then remember they have the interview later, maybe a year later or whatever, and then someone asks him that like, oh, well, aren't your films violent against women? And then he has some like bullshit answer. He kind of suspends that part of himself.
Yeah. But like when you see the like Dirk's replacement, he's like,
yeah, he doesn't have the same charisma.
No, he doesn't have the charisma.
He doesn't have the same charm.
He's like straight up pointing guns.
He's not kind. He's just kind of there.
He's just he's like.
We're not drawn to him at all.
No, he's Dollar Tree Dirk Diggler. The fact that
he's like maybe attractive, I guess.
Sure.
But he really is just like a normal looking guy.
Yeah. And they have that whole like film series Dirk and John C. Reilly do with the
what
action. Well, it was so some
funny.
Brock Landers. Yeah. And what was John C. Reilly's name? It was something stupid.
Remember.
But
it was so dumb.
I loved seeing their stupid little karate moves. So good.
It's so like hammy and dumb, but it's great.
And it is. This is the best thing we've ever done. And which is what one of the producers says to Burt Reynolds. Mm-hmm. And who he does great too in the firing scene when he like starts to physically lunge at Mark Wahlberg. It's interesting when after he beats up the guy out from the car, he like pulls Roller Girl off after he was the one beating him up at first, and then she starts to do it. Yeah, and then he pulls her off.
Well, okay. Remind me, like, what's the transition between him and then her going? Like, does he stop to like let her?
I think some people pull him off finally.
Okay, and then he pulls Roller Girl off.
She comes up to him and starts kicking him with the roller skates. But finally,
she has such fury. Like, there's no signs of stopping. Yeah. Somebody has to pull her off.
Yes. And
that is interesting, though. He kind of initiated
it. What do you think the deal is with her, like, never taking the roller skates off?
I was thinking about that. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just sort of reclaiming an old part of her identity.
Like a sort of childhood.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, all of them still have that sort of
all
like,
sort of
naivete,
stunted.
Childhood innocence. Yes. They're all stuck. With her, she wouldn't respond to when the guy called her by that name. Mm-hmm. But somehow the roller skates seem to be...
Like she has to constantly be on the move. Yeah. She can't...
She can escape from conflict when she wants. She can initiate conflict when she wants.
She can't stop rolling, I guess. I don't know. Because like she doesn't even take them off for sex, right?
No.
It's crazy. It's a lot to think about. Like I said, like almost like any one of the at least main cast you could like just really look at. And would you say you have a favorite among them?
Probably Roller Girl or the Don Cheadle character.
Yeah.
They were my favorites.
Buck.
In his cowboy fit.
What
was the wig that he wore when he like tried to change his style?
Yes.
It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
Who do you think your favorite is?
I really liked Buck.
I loved him.
John C. Reilly was fun. He
was fun,
but he was like dumb and
they don't really explore his character enough. No. He's just kind of a big dumb guy. Mm-hmm.
I do
like where as Philip Seymour Hoffman is like also sort of a big dumb guy, but is very humanized beyond belief. John C. Reilly, like even the ending when he does the magic show in a strip club, you're like, okay, I don't need to see that blog. I don't care about you.
He's still in that spot.
Yeah, where, performative and stuck
and just doing silly magic tricks for money and whatnot.
I think it's fine. I think it's whatever. There's a character like that, but I wouldn't call him one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, I actually agree. And
it's okay if he's yours.
No, he's not. I'm just like thinking out loud. But that whole ending montage with the magic and with Buck opening his store, God Only Knows playing.
Did you think that it was like too simply done?
Like too neatly wrapped up? Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I see the irony in like most characters ending up at a similar spot to which they started.
Yeah.
Though you have like some different. It's like you have Roller Girl going back to get her GED.
That's true.
Which shows like
promising.
It's promising. It's like a glimmer of hope, and
A Glimmer of Growing Up, which a lot of the other ones don't.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Is she wearing the roller skates when she's...
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even think... Because she's sitting, right?
I'm not sure you see her feet, but maybe.
I wonder.
Yeah. Because her first scene, I think, was also at a high school.
Right, but she has the roller skates on. She skates out of the classroom.
That's right. And that's when the dude... They're like taking a test. Oh my God,
yeah, that was terrible. Wait, is that the same guy?
I was wondering that, and...
I just clocked that. Do you think it is?
Maybe, probably.
Did he look the same? I
didn't go back and check, but I feel like again, if I rewatch this, I'm going to be looking for.
Is it the same? I just thought about that.
Although I might there's so much time between those 2 points, I might just have to look it up.
That's true. Oh no, but he's in college. He says.
Yeah, but would she also be college age? Because there was a time jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, it could be the same.
It could. It very well could. I feel like that's something Anderson would do. Thank you. Thank you.
That was kind
of late. You're too kind. Oh, there was another great oneer at like when he first comes to Jack Horner's pool and he meets like all the people.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly makes him a margarita ?
Oh, yeah. Why was that the drink of choice? I also was like, huh?
And they're like, it's so funny. They're like trying to have a conversation, but the margarita thing, the blender is so loud.
It was so absurd.
Mm-hmm. It's a funny movie.
What do you think of like the daytime versus nighttime scenes?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I was a lot because most of the daytime ones at the pool, the nighttime party scene is when something really bad happened, but the daytime pool scenes were only when like kind of bad happened things. And I'm not sure if that was intentional.
At the party, and that was very much.
Yeah, but it's not as like.
I guess it's not world-shattering.
I guess it did change the trajectory of some things, but like the trajectory of the entire film changed at night. With the shooting, with the drug smuggling. Mm-hmm. You're right. The firing was during the day.
No, that is interesting though. Like, what scenes take place in day? What scenes take place in night?
The openings at night.
Yeah.
The club.
But
the finale is during the day.
Yeah. What's in the light? What's in the dark? And why does that matter? What happens? And that's so interesting.
I know.
Oh, I wish I'd thought about that. The next time you watched
it, you should. You should see. Because I don't have any clear thoughts on it. I just.
Which is fair.
I noticed that. I don't know how you couldn't notice it. I think it really is just with the way he does the color saturating and everything. Like when it's dark, it's so glitzy still. Yeah. And when it's light, it's still so blue. Like I felt like there's such an array of presence. It's not like when it was night, there was anything detracted.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Different movies have different philosophies on that, I guess.
Yeah, I'd be very curious about that. The different movies do night like very different ways. Sometimes they don't even shoot at night. They just shoot at day and like make it look like night later on. So,
the one scene that didn't have the glitz and stuff, well, kind of the donut shop scene too. That was inside. Yeah. Like the parking lot scene when Dirk gets assaulted by the guys. I mean, there's nothing. I think maybe there's like a street lamp or two, but they're in a parking lot. They're not near anything.
Yeah. And
that was like the most empty
That scene too is like him, Dirk sort of going back to where he was at the start. Just jerking off.
It's definitely a reversion, yeah.
Yeah. And how'd that go down? Like the guy
picks him up.
Yeah, his friends pull up and like beat him up.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like from the beginning of the scene.
Oh yeah. No, they like why do they beat him up? Because they think he's gay or something?
Yeah.
Interesting. And it's intercut with the other dude being beat up.
And then the music, it's not a song like in the other scenes. It's
That's right. Because there is a score as much as he does use a soundtrack.
Yeah, but the score you don't even hear that often.
Yeah.
I forgot there was a score until that scene. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
we're doing this now. It was very haunting.
It's much more but yeah, it's haunting. Yeah. It's used well. Excuse me.
Sorry, am I boring you?
No, yeah.
Is this pod boring you?
It's terrible. I had coffee. It was decaf though.
I think that's probably part of why I can't watch it again. I don't like how I felt during. I mean, like obviously we consume these things because you're supposed to feel the highs and the lows. Like, I wouldn't have watched this movie if I didn't know there's going to be some element of that. But it was so deeply troubling that I was like, I can't do this ever again.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do get it. It's it really makes. I've always been of the opinion, like, to really allow you to feel the lowest of lows, you have to also be shown the highest of highs, and you really do get both of those.
You do,
this movie.
Yeah. It's done so well.
Again, like, you really just get to see the fun and silliness.
You feel
of
like
the
you're
70s.
A part of it.
Yeah, it's like a party and everyone's invited, and it's so great.
So cheesy.
And then Little Bill shoots himself in the mouth.
Yeah. And then welcome to 1980.
Welcome to the 80s, where it's not as fun anymore. Like, historical context, the AIDS crisis is right around the corner. People aren't going to be having as much sex because it's not as safe. All sorts of things. All sorts of fun stuff. Reagan. Shout out
to you, Ronald Reagan.
Shout out Ronald Reagan.
Do you think that PTA has, like, a fascination with the 70s and 80s? Because how many of the other movies take place during that time? Let's think. Like,
do any?
A lot of them are contemporary, which is interesting.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I don't know that
I forgot. My dad reminded me when I told him I was doing this. We've also seen part of another PTA movie. Remember Phantom Thread with Daniel Day-Lewis?
I know of it.
A couple years ago. My dad and I started watching it and like got bored. I don't know what happened.
I think my dad got bored of it too.
Yeah, it was just not... I'm sure it's great.
Yeah,
but
me too.
I've only seen, I guess
I'll try it one day for sure.
2 real PTA movies and 2 halves. Yeah. The Master and Phantom Thread.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one we've talked about on the pod, actually.
Wait, what else did you talk? One Battle?
We did One Battle and There Will Be Blood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who was on that one?
There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Jonathan Gibson.
Yo.
Shout out, John.
Wait, who is that?
My dad.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, is that your cousin? Jonathan Gibson.
Yeah. Good times, good stuff. And honestly, I don't think this will be the last discussed on here either, because I love this director so much.
Yeah, there's just always stuff to talk about.
There really is. Yeah. Like, I can easily... Like, we've been at this for well over an hour. I can easily see... Like,
we're not even covering everything, Dylan. Like, there's so much more we could say.
We're scratching the surface. And, like, I could fill so many hours with so many more episodes on this one movie. And I feel that way about, like, almost every movie of his I've seen except Licorice Pizza. And I want to see Licorice Pizza again just to give it another chance. I wasn't a fan. Okay. But I was young. So maybe I was stupid. But maybe I wasn't.
That's one of the ones. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to watch. I don't know. Like, it's bad to, I think, have these preconceived notions about what you think you aren't gonna like. But I feel like I would not like Licorice Pizza.
Exactly. And like, I don't want to spend 2 hours watching something that I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like. I mean, sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised, but usually I'm not.
I recommend Punch Drunk Love next.
I love Punch Drunk Love.
Okay, yeah, you saw it. Okay. Yes. That's another, I can't watch it ever again. But I liked it a lot.
Yeah, fair.
And I feel like Boogie Nights is good foreshadowing of that, especially with what he does. I mean, not only with the characterizations of just these, like, kind of dark, twisted people, but the colors, too. I mean, the way colors you, it's so beautiful. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think
blue.
Visually, that's my favorite of his movies. If not in everything, I don't know. It's just, that's a really good one.
Which PTA one would you check out next then?
Would I? Oh, like, did I still have to see? I keep saying I need to see The Master. And so that's where Hoffman plays a... wait, you didn't like it?
No. I had to stop halfway through. It literally... I was also young. I was probably like 16 or 17. And I feel like it was just so emphatically disturbing because you know that's based on Scientology. And
well, he'll say it's not.
Yeah, but we know it is. And it's just so twisted to see these people, because you know the premise, right? It's Joaquin Phoenix and he follows Philip Seymour Hoffman. Amy Adams is Philip Seymour Hoffman's wife. And they're all such like three amazing actors. So they commit to the bit obviously really hard. It's like if you see a movie that like, I don't know, fill in the blank your favorite actor. And then you just watch them be so mercilessly cruel and like psychologically torture another actor you like. And you're like, yeah, I can't do this. Like, that's how I felt. I couldn't fuck with it. I didn't like it at all. But maybe I was wrong.
Who knows?
But I really don't think so. I don't think I would ever try that one again. There's a million other things I would get to beforehand. But you might be surprised. You're not me. Maybe you like it. I mean, writing-wise, it's beautiful. And it's, like, so immersive. Like, Joaquin Phoenix looks like someone who literally lived in the 1940s.
Well,
He's
he
so
has
good
that
at
kind of
embodying
face.
that. Yeah, but it's not just that. It's the mannerisms and the way he, like, does his camera work because he's a photographer. You're like, oh, my God. Like, that's how somebody was back then. So
Interesting.
the committing to the bit is good, but bad at the same time.
I get it. Yeah. That's one of the reasons that's so high up is it's a favorite of Declan Hutter featured on the One Battle episode. So yeah, he told me to check that out. Okay. And I still need to. It's a long one though. They all are. They are, except like Punch Drunk Love, I think.
I stopped like maybe an hour and 10 minutes. I watched a good chunk of it and
it just wasn't for you.
It was not.
And
for
that's
me.
fine.
I want to watch Magnolia next because I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
And that's
you'll like it.
That I think I would. Yeah. That looks like a very good movie.
Yes. No, I need to, like, if you watch it, I need you to text me like immediately after the end. Yes.
Do you think people have different takes on the ending?
On Magnolia?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
People have different takes on a lot of things about Magnolia, probably.
Okay.
And I'd be curious to hear yours. That's another crazy cast. Like John C. Reilly comes back, Philip Seymour Hoffman,
Tom Cruise is nominated for an Academy Award.
He was, which it's a solid contender for maybe his best performance.
Okay.
I still think his best was
Mission Impossible 3, which also has Philip Seymour Hoffman as the villain. That's my favorite Mission Impossible.
I was going to say, why can't I remember his name? I feel I'm so fake. Hold on.
Top Gun Maverick.
No, wait.
Best movie ever.
What's his name?
You're thinking of...
Les Grossman. Les Grossman, which is his character in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, I don't care about that. It's a boy movie. I don't care to see that.
It's so good.
I'm sure it is, but I'm never going to watch that.
Okay, fine. Whatever. It's Tom Cruise's best performance, but...
We could do swap. I would watch Tropic Thunder if you watched, like...
See, I'm like very open-minded.
Like Little Women 2019 or something. No, well, what would you not? You would watch kind of anything, actually.
Yeah.
You're a better sport than I am. What's something you would literally like never watch on any grounds?
There definitely are some that I would have
what's the criteria? Does it have to be like really girly?
Not really girly.
Just,
I don't care about. I love
a
good chick flick. Just something that I'm like, there's no way it can possibly be good or I can possibly like it.
Yes. What's that for you?
I'm trying to think. Just like something genuinely bad. And like not bad in a fun way, but bad in like, oh, why would I ever watch that way? I don't know, Captain Marvel 2.
But like not a superhero movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fair one, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious. There's nothing that you like wouldn't watch.
I'll try anything once, you know.
Yeah, I'll try anything once, but there's like Tropic Thunder and stuff that I just don't ever see myself watching.
Yeah.
Like there wouldn't really be a situation.
I don't know. I'm versatile. I like a good Tropic Thunder as much as I like a good Boogie Nights or a good
I literally don't believe you. There has to be something that you just wouldn't.
I loved Pride and Prejudice.
No, Dylan. That's because everyone likes Pride and Prejudice. Okay. It's awesome.
Well,
I've watched Clueless with you.
Yeah,
so I know you can watch.
I love Clueless. I love a good rom-com.
I really just don't believe that. Like, there has to be something out there.
There probably are. I'll let you know.
What about like animated stuff?
Animated stuff?
My Little Pony.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I would have to be convinced to watch like a My Little Pony.
It's cinematic greatness.
Is it?
So what if somebody told you?
Are you
I don't
serious?
know.
Oh.
Are you serious? What's the longest you've talked with somebody on a pod for?
One time an episode went for like 3 hours.
Really? On what?
Hold on, wait, let me. Yeah, one time an episode went for 3 hours when I talked with Christian Gardner, shout out Christian, on the Terrifier episode where we talked about the entire Terrifier franchise.
Wait, that's awesome. I watched Halloween yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we'll talk about it more now on the pod.
Okay.
But I have thoughts.
We watched all 3 Terrifiers.
Amazing.
Plus All Hallows Eve, I think, which was like the first movie. It was like an anthology horror that Art the Clown, antagonist of the Terrifier films, first appeared in.
Ah.
And those are, well, we have 3 hours of my thoughts on those. They're an interesting bunch.
Dang.
I don't think you'd like them.
I don't know if I would either. Maybe now I'm in this class. Now I'm an expert on horror movies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll talk about one of those next.
Well, once I watched Friday the 13th, which you've already told me is just a very bad version of Halloween.
I'm not a
fan. Then I'll have more thoughts. But I didn't like Halloween. That's my take.
Really? That makes me sad.
Sorry.
That's like my comfort horror.
What? You've seen it like a lot? Like,
a lot.
What?
Why?
It's such a mediocre movie. No, it's not. Are you joking? Are you like pulling my leg?
You're hurting my heart.
Comfort? No.
Halloween, 1978, the John Carpenter masterpiece.
I liked parts of it. I just didn't really like the ending. I didn't think it did a very good job tying everything up.
What's the boogeyman? As a matter of fact.
Why was the fight scene like 2 seconds long in the closet? That was stupid.
It wasn't a fight. It was just, she was just surviving.
The climax was like literally 2 minutes long.
It was a whole chase. He was chasing her around and stuff, and he kept getting up.
Scary, I guess.
He kept getting up. You can't kill the boogeyman.
No, it wasn't what I expected. I was pretty disappointed. And it just ended, too. Like, what was that about? When I saw the title card, I groaned. My friend and I both groaned. We were like, "Oh my gosh, can't believe that." No, it's a different friend. I have other friends. Charlotte was there. She'd seen it already. She told me. She says she liked it, but she lied.
She lied?
Yeah.
Or you just don't believe her?
I just don't believe her. Sorry.
I'm actually so sad.
Tune in next time when Sarah talks about Halloween.
I guess, yeah,
Friday
just
the 13th.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess, that's as good a spot as. I'm so sad. We're ending on a downer note, on a sad note.
We should end in a Boogie Nights note.
Yeah, we should, I suppose. Do you have any burning notes you have to get in on? I think that's the last of my burning notes. Oh, there was a quote I wrote down that I thought was really interesting. He says, I'm Dirk Diggler. Brock Landers is a character that I'm playing. But I would argue that Dirk Diggler is a character that Eddie Adams is playing. That's very meta. Yeah, I didn't clock that. Even if Eddie believes that he's Dirk. I liked the scene when they're filming the first sex scene, and then Jack Horner calls him Eddie, and then he kind of whispers, like, "Can you call me Dirk?" Yeah. That was just, I don't know, it's endearing in a way, and it's so indicative of how childlike he still really is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He needs to be putting on this image, and he wants everyone to know it. He sees his name in lights, and he has to, What do you think of the name Dirk Diggler? Dirk Diggler. It's funny. It's a silly I think it's silly. Yeah, little I'm a bad English major. Alliteration. Yeah. Yeah. The film is also, Boogie Nights is based on a short film Anderson made in high school. Yes, I saw that. Yeah. I was thinking about that because I was like, dang, what was I up to back then? Not that. That's so great. That's awesome. I didn't make anything as cool as the Dirk Diggler story when I was 17. But maybe, I don't know, it has a really bad IMDb rating, so maybe the
really?
Dirk Diggler story isn't a great short film. But he made it when he was in high school.
Was it nominated for like adapted screenplay then? If it was adapted from something he already
It got
made?
original screenplay, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it didn't win, but it got nominated.
Yeah, I've seen that logic before at the Oscars. Oh, it's adapted from a short story that so-and-so wrote. That's happened before. Like, I feel like they change the rules all the time. It's super subjective.
Yeah, it really is. Like, One Battle was an adapted screenplay, but it's a very loose adaptation of Thomas Pynchon.
That counts. So Thomas Pynchon's a famous like author.
It does count. It does count. Yeah. So
I feel like it's low-hanging fruit to like critique the Academy.
It is.
But like, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Please.
I feel like the changing minds of the Academy, just in regards to who gets what award, who should be nominated, or even like the Hollywood Foreign Press of the Golden Globes. It always baffles me what wins like best comedy or like best comedic actor because they're always for like the craziest movies. I'm like, Willem Dafoe, what are you doing here? Like, you should not be winning for this.
That's really funny. Yeah. No, I agree. It's like all the award stuff is silly.
No, it's just botched. So whoever can win will win. I had a dream the other night that Anya Taylor-Joy, who I because I'm reading Emma right now for my Jane Austen class, I had a dream that she won Best Supporting Actress for playing Emma. Like, isn't that just so telling? I don't know why I was thinking about that, first of all, but like the fact that that's literally made it into my nightmares. Oh no. Category fraud is my nightmare.
How dare she?
I know.
Wow. What a terrible.
What a horrible
What
dream.
a terrible dream.
It was all a dream.
Yeah. But you woke up and were like, oh, she didn't.
Thank God. Woo. Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Great movie.
So good.
I'm a big
Definitely
fan.
4 to 4.5 stars. Arguably a 5-star movie for some people.
I think I could be swayed into a 5. Like some silver-tongued devil could talk me into it.
I'm not sure if I quite could, but I think 4 to 4.5. It was a really, really good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Me too.
And thank you for coming on, Sarah.
Thank you for having me, Dylan.
Always a pleasure to have you on.
Of course.
And thank you, Pulp Diction fans, for watching and or listening. This episode is made possible by viewers like you.
Thank you.
What is that? Is that PBS
That's
Kids?
PBS Kids, yeah. I wish I was promoting something.
I know. Yeah,
like,
you don't have anything. You don't have anything to plug.
I don't think so.
I think
come to the JDP ball on Saturday, but only if you're in the JDP. Please don't crash it.
Yeah. Also, this probably won't be out by then.
Oh, that's true. So don't come to. What's the next best thing to plug? April. Shout out April.
Shout out April. Shout out the month of April.
Just the entire month.
That's yeah. Month of April. You know what tomorrow is?
What?
Tomorrow, March 24th, is the 2nd birthday of Pulp Diction.
Oh, happy 2nd anniversary.
Yay.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Is there anything special about that day?
Not really, other than Pulp Diction was created that day. Or at least we had our first episode.
So you created this for like a class thing,
yes,
right?
It was for a class.
What was the assignment?
So it was for TOK. I was a full international baccalaureate student.
I don't know what TOK means.
Theory of knowledge.
Okay.
Well, I guess it wasn't for TOK. It was just one of the requirements for full IB is you have to do a CAS project, which CAS stands for creativity, activity, or service.
All right.
And so the project, it's supposed to take about a month of time, and it involves either creativity, activity, or community service. And for mine, I proposed a film podcast because I like film. And my teacher's like, I love this idea. You should do it.
What does that communally serve?
It doesn't serve. No, it's like
art. Wait, what were the things?
It's creativity, activity, or service. It only has to be one
creativity.
It only has to be one of the
Those
three.
are really broad categories.
Yes.
Not to criticize.
Yeah.
But
like some people,
I would like to see Project do all 3.
Yeah, and like
why
some
didn't you
kind
do
of
that? Why weren't you like a little bit better? Why didn't you like try to really excel?
Hello? Why am I under fire on the Pulp Diction podcast?
This is my podcast now. I'm Sarah Kellen. Imagine I like overthrow you.
I don't like this anymore.
Next week I'll have Tucker Gibson.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my brother's gonna betray me too.
Yeah.
Stabbed in the back.
He did. In the movie, he did betray you. In the
Tucker?
Tubular movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's killed you already.
Shout out to Tubular.
Shout out to Actually, no. It already has like 48 views, Dylan.
Does it?
I showed my parents it this weekend. Who's watching it? Because I'm not showing my friends.
I don't know.
I showed my roommates, and that was it. I was like, this doesn't need to be.
That's incredible. I'm so glad. Yeah, that's the film we made for
We made it.
a 24-hour film competition.
Go watch me flirt with Dylan and his brother.
Oh, yes.
His underage brother.
Oh, yes.
I'm 22. It's fine. It's normal. Anyway.
Anywho, thanks for watching and
Thanks
for listening.
for watching.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hit a like. Hit the bell for notifications. Hit
Ring
a comment.
that bell.
Tell us what else we should talk about.
Wait, what does Steve Herc say? Pump it. Noggin.
Yeah.
We should throw a football.
We should. Follow on Spotify.
Yeah.
Follow on Apple
Music.
Podcasts. And follow on Instagram. And that's all I got for today. And bye.